Dave, Speedy Man. Oh, hey. While we're catching up here, we're trying to figure out where everybody's at, what's going on. But congratulations on a fine win out there tonight in the SUPRS Mod 200. First time in 6 years you have joined the win column for the SUPRS, at least, with some great champions of SUPRS. How's it feel to bring this one home here tonight at Oswego Speedway?
Oh, it feels good, Bobby. Definitely some tough competition out there. Uh, Great racing all around. Very clean. That's a nice battle with Rob for, man, I can't even count how many laps, but we definitely battled there a long way through that race. Beginning, middle, and end, we were always there, challenging each other. Uh, I think between us two, we pretty much had an even split on laps led. So we pretty much ran together that whole race. I think we ran a little bit of a different strategy than some others. We tried to save a little bit on our tires and run little bit of a longer fuel run there, or a tire run. So maybe that played into our favor a bit there with how the caution fell. But just a great race, and excited to add my name to the list of winners on the SUPRS Mod 200. It's the elite crowd there.
Well, when it comes down to it, that caution seemed to have. It seems like it really benefited you as opposed to Rob. He had just stopped with Brad Keyser. Is that how you felt about it, or do you think that either way it wasn't going to make a difference? You had to stop when you had to stop.
It didn't make a difference for me. I had to stop at that point. I was getting ready to come in another 2 laps anyway, so worked out in my favor. I had just a little bit fresher tires than Rob there, but that definitely could have been the difference. But we were definitely very close, and we both did a great job of saving our tires there for that final run.
Yeah, that was the thing that we were watching. It looked like the second pit stop, the second set of tires that you had, it looked like you were trying to stretch a little bit, but then maybe didn't want to because you saw Rob check it out. Is that the case?
Yeah, that was definitely the case. I tried to stretch that. I was going to try and stretch those middle runs out as far as I could to make that last one a little bit of a shorter sprint, so I could push it a little bit and gain some time if I needed. But the way the cautions fell, it really didn't work out, and we had another very long run there to the end. So just a battle of managing tires and keeping that track position.
Track position critical here tonight is the lap traffic actually looked like it was pretty decent out there, but there was a couple of dust ups right when you took the lead. How nerve wracking was that?
It was definitely intense. Definitely with the varying strategy of how much the tires fell off. I mean, we had maybe 2 second to possibly even 3 second lap time differences between guys on fresh tires and old tires. So those intermediate times where people came in and others were staying out definitely created some excitement on track. But the lap car is very respectful and gave room. Overall, pretty clean race with only one yellow flag there in a whole 200 lap run.
Were you real surprised about that?
I was definitely surprised with how close everybody was on speed and how tough we're all racing each other. I figured we might have one or two more, but just a great job by everybody to keep it clean.
Well, a great bunch of guys out there, and you get to go two more nights of super modified sim racing now after a good run in the SUPRS Nationals, coming home second to Brad Keyser, and then winning this one. It's a pretty good start so far to your Topless 200 week. What do you got in store tomorrow as a new track record holder? Can you go even faster on pole night for the Topless 200?
I'd certainly like to go a little bit faster, but if I could replicate that time, I'd be perfectly happy because that was a very fast lap, and just hoping I could replicate it. Though beating it would always be great.
Well, congratulations. Great run to you here tonight, Speedy. It was a fantastic show. A great group of race car drivers out there and proving that community works. Congratulations, man. Fine run in the Doug Kobe 2.
Thanks, Bobby, and thanks again for all you do for SUPRS and for you guys coming out and making this a joint event between SUPRS, Mod Squad, and Heat Finder guys. Definitely a fun one. We got to do this more often.
Yeah, we sure hope so. The guy that is sitting in second place tonight led a good portion of this race. I guess if you got to lose to somebody, it should be an 18-time ARL champion, but you're a multi-time champion as well, Rob Warren. This was a tough one. This was a barn burner of a race. close competition, different strategies. How bad did that caution hurt you after you made the pit stop and then Speedy kind of got the free pass?
Actually, I think that actually helped me, because what happened was I went a lap down. Everybody except for Brad went in the pits. I got my lap back. When everyone came out of the pits, I was ahead of Speedy Man. So by short pitting, because I was on a three lap strategy, yeah, 3-stop strategy, just like Speedy Man was. And then he got ahead of me and led for a good chunk of the middle portion of the race, and he was just disappearing. And so I started to rethink, if I short pit twice, because man, new tires were a good second a lap faster, easy. And I'm like, if I short pit twice, what's that really going to do to me? And so I pitted just a little bit earlier than I really wanted to, and then yellow came out, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to make a fourth stop. It is what it is. And congrats to Speedy Man, awesome racing. I was trying like crazy to keep it on the bottom and make him pass me on the outside and wear his stuff out. And it was working pretty well for a long time, and then we went into, I think it was turn 1, and I locked the brakes up and went right side swiped him. So sorry about the side swipe, that was not on purpose. Every other block, every other move, every other, duck to the bottom, when he got a run, these cars have mirrors, was intentional, but the blind side going into one, that was not intentional. I really wanted to keep you on the high side as long as possible. We were coming up on a couple lap cars, and I figured if I could keep him up there, the way the lap cars were running, I could, make up some more time on the bottom. But it was a great race, man. Thanks, Heat Finders. Thanks, the Mod Squad. Supers for, doing the joint event. And KT with Breeze Graphics for doing a show. Man, that was a good time.
It was actually a very good time, a great race out there today. We'll see if we can talk to your third place finisher, Brad Keyser, as he was down 2 laps and was down, he was on the lead lap for a good portion of the race, then lost a lap, and then lost another lap in the pits. Brad, you got 200 laps under your belt tonight, coming home on the podium with a couple of multi-time champions with Supers and ARL. How good does it feel to get this one under your belt and come home on the podium?
Thank you, Bobby. It was a fun night. Obviously started out with the first race, the 50 lapper, and then thanks to all the Heat Finder guys for letting us come over here to Mod Squad for hosting this great event. Great to race with some of them for the first time, and obviously some who racing with now on a weekly basis. But it was fun. Kind of a boring race at stretches for me because I kind of got myself in the middle of not running with first and second, and then running kind of in the middle of nowhere. But it was good just to kind of get the feel of tire management run. And as you know, I'm still working on my NASCAR heat skills. So happy to take a podium. Really kind of wish the caution fell a little bit different because it could have really played to my favor. I caught it at just the wrong moment where Rob got the lucky dog, and it really set Rob up in a great spot. If it had been one lap earlier, I would have been the lucky dog, and they both would have had to pit. So great race, fun night. Looking forward to the next couple. But again, I just thank you for everyone who puts this together and, makes it outstanding for us. And quick question for you, Bobby, how did your race go? 'Cause I know about the first 70 laps, we were real tight. And then it seemed either the car faded or something happened in the pits.
Yeah, I got some pretty substantial damage on the nose of the car early. I had a good race car. I felt real comfortable. I was excited about, running a little higher than what I did tonight. I was hoping for a top 5 against these guys. I knew there's some tough, heavy hitters out there that know this mod, but got that damage, and I just couldn't go anymore. I couldn't stretch that first go around with the tires long enough because they were getting ate up because of the damage, and went to the pits and thought I had the pit trap, speed trap cleared, and I got popped with a penalty. So that basically ruined my whole night. But had a great race out there towards the end of the night with Black Knight. That was a blast. I had some good racing out there with you, even though you were a lap or two ahead of me. It's just a fun night, fun mod. Great bunch of guys, the Heat Finder and the Mod Squad, and so happy to be able to put this together, and hope we can do it again soon, and just have a great mix of drivers from all the NASCAR Heat leagues. Just proving once again that NASCAR Heat is not dead, and there's plenty of great racing left in this old girl. So I want to say a shout out to Heat Finder. Their birthday tomorrow. So as we're going fast on pole night at Oswego Speedway with their non-wing super modifieds, they'll be celebrating a birthday. So go to heatfinder.net, say happy birthday, sign up, find out more about NASCAR Heat, and go to themodsquad.info where you can download this mod that we raced tonight with the Mighty Modifieds SUPRS Heat Modifieds Tour. Great mod, along with some vintage mods, all kinds of great stuff over there at the Mod Squad. So, Speedy Man doing the Mod Squad proud tonight. Putting the TMS Wolfpack sponsored machine, Doug Kobe owned, number 2 into victory lane, and 1 hour and 13 minutes, and running the fastest lap of the race as well with a 19.423 fast lap. Some very fast race cars out there all night long too. Close field. 116 laps led by Speedy Man. Rocket Rob Warren is the only other leader with 87 laps led. Warren and Speedy Man lapped the field up to Brad Keyser, who was 2 laps down. Black Knight 3 laps down. Bobby G 3 laps down. Grumpy 5. Zach Sears making his debut start with the modifieds here tonight at Oswego. 12 laps down. And the veteran Carl Becker hangs on, stays in the saddle, finishes the race 15 laps down. Congratulations to everybody tonight. Thanks to Breeze Graphics, Airbag Studios, Kevin Timmons coming out of the sick bay and doing some broadcasts tonight. Hope y'all appreciate it. Thanks to the Mod Squad as well as Heat Finder and First to Finish Race Servers. Congratulations to our Wing Super Modified winner tonight, Brad Keyser, and also our 2018-19 ESS champion, Rocket Rob Warren. He pads that point lead just a little bit over Speedy Man as he gained 15 points in that, but now the points start dwindling down. We'll see if Speedy Man has enough. He'll have to try to set another track record, get the bonus points for that tomorrow, as well as qualify in front of Warren if he wants any chance at all at winning the SUPRS non-wing championship. We're going to turn things out tonight and thank everybody for watching us. Hope you enjoyed the show from Oswego Speedway. Come back tomorrow night for pole night at Oswego for the Topless 200. Go to supers.net to learn more about that race and the history of it, and how you can become a member of the oldest super modified sim racing sanction. And you can race your own super modified online with R Factor, NASCAR Heat, and R Factor 2. Until then, thanks to Icings on Top as well, as they'll be sponsoring once again the Triple Crown of super modified racing, super modified sim racing, and tomorrow night will be the second race of the 2019 season. So for that Triple Crown. So anyways, we're going to shut her down and take a breather, grab a glass of water, and maybe some ice cream to celebrate what a great night of racing with the NASCAR Heat community and all the SUPRS drivers. Until then, I'm Bobby G, reminding you that whether it's in a modified or a super modified, you always want to keep it wing side up and wheels to the ground.
Someone you love, and if you're going through it, I say do it with someone you love. I've been around a long time, in and out of love, but if you're gonna do it, I say do it with someone you love.